Okay guys, we don't talk about the volleys often enough, but it's still a major part of the game. If you find yourself having everything's looking good from the back, serve, but struggling at the net, I'm going to give you everything I know in one video. So just bear with me. I'm going to show you all the technical issues you might have, and I'm going to feed out of the hand, so it's not too realistic, but I want you to pay close attention to the technique, because that's all you need to know. Number one, many players when they volley, they don't realize, but the racket is down like this. Okay, when you volley like this, backhand volley like this, you lose out on accuracy, stability. It doesn't work. All right, step number one, racket head always has to be higher than the wrist when you volley. Okay, so there. All right, and then many players ask me, what about the low ball? Very simple. It doesn't mean you have to drop the wrist now to pick it up. You have to use your legs. All right, so wrist strong, legs down, then you're able to still keep that racket head steady. Same on the forehand volley. Never this stays there. When the racket head's closer to your head, it's a lot easier to control the ball because you can see what's going on, but that means you have to use the legs to get into that position. Guys, number two, this is a very common mistake, especially for intermediate players. On the forehand volley, they do this. All right, backhand volley, they do this. So very easy to fix it. We call it opposite force. Don't have to worry too much about that, but the way you fix that is when the racket head goes forward, the left arm goes in the opposite direction. Okay, backhand volley, the racket head goes forward, left arm goes in opposite direction. Forehand, boom, backhand, boom. When that happens, you can't open up like that. All right, so look at my left arm, body has to stay sideways. Some players find the forehand side a little bit harder. You don't have to overdo it, but there's just a little bit of opposite direction going. Notice on the forehand volley, then the hands stay close together. You have to talk about the legs. I always tell my players, less is more at the net. All right, so if you catch yourself trying to do too much with the racket head, big problem. You have to see your whole body as one unit, and you hit the volley with your body, which means once you have this position, what's left is basically your body and legs placing the ball. Okay, so this is not a volley, it's too risky. Got my position, the rest is my body weight, my legs following to where I want the ball to go. To the ad side, position, body. The less you do up here, the more you do with the legs, the better. Finally guys, all right, it ties into the first tip. Make very sure that you are, obviously we're keeping the racket head higher than the wrist. And now when you get down, it's so important not to use your back to get down. Okay, it's very hard to volley from here. Once again, when you want to get low, you always use your legs when you get down. Guys, I'm telling you, that's all you need to know on the volleys. Sort that out, your volley will be better. See you next time.